Get the mic on. We're ready to go.
Here we go again.
Southern Fried Sports in the house. Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate your support of the programs. Dave and Dean, Dean and Dave. We appreciate you watching the racing. We're back with sports. We're going to talk about a lot of different kinds of sports. I want to touch on, first of all, Dean, the baseball playoffs.
Okay.
We're deep in the heart of it.
Yeah, we are.
And let me see if this will actually show. Let's see here. I don't know if that'll actually show that. That's not the one, I think. Yeah, it is. I think that's it. Let's see if we can actually share that screen. And you can see there, it's kind of small, but you can see the teams that are playing today. And you'll notice that the Tigers, who had got worn out by the Mariners.
Yeah, they did.
If you go back to that, yesterday it was 8-4. Well, the Tigers gave them what for today. And then a game that's going on right now is the Cubs and the Brewers. It's 4-2 Cubs. A lot of Cubs fans out there, top of the fifth in this baseball playoff. Later, Blue Jays Yankees. What a barn burner!
Yeah.
If you go back, the Yankees beat the Blue Jays in that matchup. But look at the Blue Jays on Sunday, 13-7 over the Yankees, kicking butt.
I hope the Dodgers beat the Phillies.
Well, I do too. And I was talking to a Dodgers fan today. He's originally from Southern California, and he's moved to Georgia for many years. He's a Dodgers fan. I don't like the Dodgers, but I hate the Phillies. I just can't stand them. Sorry. I like a lot of Philly teams. I don't like the Phillies, but I like
the Dodgers. Do you remember when Orel Hershiser played for the Dodgers?
Oh, yeah. Was you a fan of Orel?
Yes.
Orel Hershiser?
Yes.
He's a good pitcher.
He was. He really was.
Very smart pitcher. Knew how to really work the counts. A smart guy, a really good athlete, and a really good pitcher. He was there for a long time.
Tommy Lasorda was a good manager.
Yeah. It's old Tommy. I hadn't thought about him in a while. And, the Braves have got to get a manager.
Yeah, yes.
And by the way, Braves fans, you can be mad at me if you want. There's talk out there that Chipper Jones is being considered.
No, he said he ain't going to do it.
Yeah, well, he needs to say clearly, I'm not going to do that. For Braves fans, they always go for these star names.
Yeah.
Chipper's not your guy.
No, he ain't.
And I've got reasons why I believe that. I'm not an anti-Chipper guy. I like Chipper,
I do too.
but I like him as an announcer. If he could help somebody in their hitting or whatever, I'm all good. But he's not the manager for that team.
No.
Somebody said that they were looking at Tennessee's Vitello or whatever his name is. I thought it was a good selection, but now we're hearing Walt Weiss maybe in the mix.
Yes,
or,
I heard that.
Who else was it? There was another guy too, and I can't think
Yeah.
of who it was. Don't blow this Braves.
No.
Get somebody good.
Yeah.
You need to get somebody good. I just noticed that one was not. Okay, it's good. It didn't come up right. Okay, I'm fixing stuff on the fly. But Braves, come on. You know, you got a decent team.
Right.
You need to do some better things with it. Coaching was not where it should have been.
That's it.
There were some gaps and stuff that happened
Yes.
during the season. The Braves should have done better. Even with injuries, I thought they should have done better.
Right.
But anyway, shout out to the coach. He goes off a World Series winner. Shout out to him. I appreciate what he's done. And he's still going to be connected to the team, but he is stepping aside. And then when you go into tomorrow's games, again, the Phillies and Dodgers at 6:08, Brewers, Cubs, 9:08 p.m., Tigers and Mariners, 4:40, and then the Yankees and Blue Jays at 8:08. You roll into Saturday if games are needed, because this is going to wrap some things up with the Cubs
Yes,
and
it will.
Brewers and the Dodgers and Phillies. So it's hot and heavy in the playoffs, and we'll see what goes with that.
It's a good game right there.
But some very good games. Before we go back to I want to look at some standings. But before we go there,
Okay.
Dean, Mr. I just don't know. That's to become Dean's favorite saying, Mr. I don't know. Who won between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Kentucky Wildcats? That's all I want to know. Georgia, and that score was not close.
No, it wasn't close.
Probably should have been higher because the Dogs should have done better.
Right.
But they won pretty easily.
Yes.
This was the game, Dean, that you said, I just don't know.
Right. But I will say Georgia come out on top.
I just wanted to hear him say it. I know he likes the Dogs, but he was letting the Kentucky Wildcats football team put a little doubt in there. In fact, a lot of doubt.
I had my doubts.
He said, I just don't know. He looked like Richard Nixon when he was getting ready to resign. I just don't know about those tapes.
But I deleted my emails.
You did.
Like Hillary, I deleted all my emails.
Well, I'm glad you did that. Oh, my goodness. That's funny. All right. Let's go through some of the standings here for some of the colleges as we look at college football. Yes. College football. We love us some college football. And I don't know why that's doing that. Let's do that and then bring it back up. Sorry. Sometimes share screen is a pain, but we're going to do it anyway. All right.
There we go.
There you go. There is your Big Ten standings. And again, this overall and as in the conference. So we got overall and in the conference. And we see Indiana here 2-0 in the conference, 4-0 overall. Ohio State just kicking it. Indiana's playing well, but they're not going to win this thing. You got to think Ohio State's going to win this. Oregon is still trucking along, 2-0, 5-0 overall. I looked at home. Sorry, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 in the conference. Michigan does have that loss that they had. And I know they hate that. Champions 2 years ago, or 4-1 and 2-0 in the conference. So this is a barn burner right now.
Yeah.
For the Big Ten. I mean, a barn burner. And then you get down to USC is 2-1. Then it falls off Washington, Northwestern, Maryland, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota. UCLA, though, who had a big win.
They did.
A big win. And the transfer from Tennessee had a good game. Four touchdowns overall, or 5, something like that. The shocker, one of the shockers of the day, because this was the shocker, was Penn State. This is supposed to be the year for them. This is supposed to be the year that Penn State is a threat to win it all. Well, they could still get in the playoffs, but they better start winning.
That's right.
Doesn't look good for them. That was a shocker. You go on down. to Wisconsin, who is so lame right now. But right now,
I cannot believe Indiana's on top.
well, they won't stay there.
No.
There are games coming. It's not going to work for them. But we do see here Indiana is at technically at the top because of probably they just listed this as points for or strength of schedule. But anyway, 2-0 in the conference, 2-0, and the battle for the Big Ten is on. So you've got 4 contenders there.
Yeah,
for
you
it,
do.
and they're all undefeated in the conference, and it's going to be fun to watch what happens with the Big Ten.
Oh yeah.
All you Big Ten people out there talking smack against the SEC, I give you credit.
That's right.
They are absolutely killing it right now.
Yeah.
I won't deny that. But we'll see who falls off this list too, eventually, because a couple of them ain't going to make it.
No.
They're just not going to make it. We get over the SEC, and by the way, I'm going to try to blow that up just a little bit. We have the Ole Miss in the conference. 3-0, 5-0 overall. A&M 2-0 and 5-0. Alabama with that loss.
You're right.
Florida State, but they're playing good. They did beat Vanderbilt.
Yeah, they did.
Vanderbilt played well, though.
Yeah. Yes.
That game was close. And there was a time there when I thought Vanderbilt might do it.
I was afraid it was. I thought, Bama, what are you doing?
There was a little fear swept through the stadium.
Yes.
Vanderbilt, you have nothing to hang your head about.
No,
you
you don't.
played very well. And Vanderbilt's a power now. Let's face it. I know that's funny to say, but this quarterback, he did have an interception. So there were some things that hurt them there late, but they're playing well. Missouri.
I was at Walmart and asked the cashier, I said, what about Bama? And she said, Bama's getting tore up now. Vanderbilt's really tearing
At
Bama
one time,
up.
it was starting to look like they were getting a hold of that game.
I know it.
And Bama has at times not played well. They
You're
really
right.
haven't. Missouri 1-0 and 5-0. Georgia with a big win. Of course, they did have the loss to Bama, so that puts them at 2-1 in the conference. They look like they're getting there. There's still questions that people have.
Right.
So 2-1 in the conference, 4-1 overall. There's still not enough pressure on the quarterback from the Dogs defense.
No, they ain't.
The secondary is still having lapses. In fact, Kentucky scored on a wide open tight end for a score. And actually, there was a couple other passes that Kentucky should have had, and that was on them. But Georgia has those lapses in the secondary. We're not used to seeing that. They like to play a lot of pressure and put those guys one-on-one. But when they go to play a really good team, that's they attack underneath.
That's right.
And throw some strange. I think they've made some plays up, and it's throwing off the Georgia defense. They're not ready for it. They've not seen it before, and they're left wide open.
Yeah, they are. They are,
and they're not getting the pressure on the quarterback they need to. It's a solid defense, but it's just got a couple things to clean up. And I think Kirby would say that.
I do too.
They need to clean it up. LSU 1-1 in the conference, 4-1 overall. There's that Vanderbilt. Well, that was a. There's a lot of broken hearts in Nashville.
Yes.
I mean, if they had won that game, I said if they had won that game, a shockwave would have went out.
Oh yeah.
Through the SEC and the football world, and Vanderbilt could have really claimed where they are.
I thought they would.
They played well, so they don't have no shame, no embarrassment, nothing like that. But you got to follow it up. Now you got to jump off there and get a win.
That's it.
Tennessee's right there, 1-1 and 4-1. They were off last week, I believe.
Yeah,
they're on a 2-game winning streak. But the shocker, and I mean shocker, I didn't think they could do it.
I know it.
Florida Gators.
I know.
Go Gators. I'll do it for you. You know what? You knocked off. Everybody said all them Texas people, number one, we winning it all. Y'all talk smack.
Right, they did.
Florida.
I knew it.
Florida, who's been, they've been playing some solid, people didn't notice some numbers they had. They've got a lot of athletes, but Texas would have never considered they would have lost that game. Arch Manning is the next coming of Peyton Manning, they said.
Yes.
He might even be better, they say. Choke. Choke. Texas, what happened? You lost.
Yeah, they did.
You can't. You that is a shocker.
Texas got chomped.
Billy Napier, you're holding on. I think your job was on the line.
Yeah,
It's still a hot seat. But Florida Gators, go Gators.
Right.
You done it.
That's it.
But, you're 2-3 overall. You got a lot of problems.
Right.
But
They
you know
do.
what? If you can't win it, you know what they always say? You try to knock down the people that's trying to get there.
That's it.
And they rose up and they had a great game. And Arch Manning did not have a great game. I'm not blaming it totally on him. But he did have some slip-ups.
I got to make a prediction. Florida's got whooping Tennessee.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. Because I think Florida, by doing that, has shown they have the skill level to do it. And they've got the defense to stand up with Tennessee's offense. And that's a really good pick, Dean. That's a really good pick.
Yeah.
So we'll see. South Carolina, they won.
Yeah.
1-2, though. They've been struggling. I thought this team would do better. 3-2 overall. Oh, there it is. Texas, 0-1 in the conference. 3-2 overall. The shocker. Texas, what's happened? Oh, you're making the SEC look bad.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be at the top of the overall college football standings,
I thought they would be.
claiming the top spot, threatening Ohio State. Come on now. You got to bring more than just money and talk. You
That's
got to
it.
bring wins.
That's
If
it.
Texas fans are going to get mad at me.
I agree with you.
Arkansas goes down, 3 losses in a row. Fire the coach. It's over.
I know it.
Their season's tanking. Arkansas is not going to do anything this year. Right now, the new coach will be evaluating Dean, who's worthy to stay on the roster. I hate that for the
I
old
do
ball
too.
coach. He's
I
a
do
former Georgia offensive line coach. I'd love to see him come back, but he just didn't get it done.
He didn't.
They did have an energy when he first came there. They played some really good games.
Right. They did.
They had some upsets, but Arkansas, Mississippi State, 4-2 overall. But look, 2 losses. They've lost these 2 in the SEC, 0-2 in the conference. Auburn, what has happened to Auburn?
I don't know.
The Auburn folks thought they were going to be standing tall this year.
Yeah,
They've
they did.
lost 2 in a row. They're 3-2 overall, 0-2 in the SEC. There's a little stirring down on the plains.
Yeah.
I did notice they moved their game next year with Baylor to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. They said for NIL considerations. I saw that. Oh, there is Kentucky. 0-3 in the conference, 2-3 overall. This was the team, Dean. The team. The basement dwellers, Dean.
I have my doubts
You
about
said-
that game.
I just don't know, Dave. I just don't know.
I have my doubts. I'm not gonna doubt Georgia again.
Well, we'll see later this
I
season.
want my Georgia card back.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what's going on this week with you. We'll see. There's some big games coming up.
Yes.
So there you go.
I'm not gonna doubt Georgia again. I gotta stay with Georgia. But now on out.
Okay, well, you got to do better than that, man. Let's look at ACC. ACC, Virginia 3-0, 5-1. Virginia, they've never been consistently won championships.
No, they haven't.
Virginia's been one of those teams before where they were a solid team.
Right.
They won consistently and could beat anybody on any given Saturday. Maybe they're starting to put the mojo back together. Duke 4-2 in the overall, 3-0 in the conference. Duke has struggled of late. Georgia Tech.
Oh man, look at that.
Georgia Tech 5-0, 2-0. Wow, they've won 5 in a row. Rambling wreck from Georgia Tech.
I got to make a prediction when it comes to Georgia Tech at the end of this season. Georgia's got to whoop Georgia Tech.
Okay, Dean, I can go with that. I hope they beat Georgia Tech
I do
so
too.
bad they kick them out of the conference.
I do too.
I'm tired of playing them.
I do too.
You're redeeming yourself, Dean. You're redeeming yourself. I appreciate it.
I got to try.
You're doing good. Miami, my my
The
brother, my
Hurricanes.
brother-in-law, he's a Miami fan.
I'm sorry.
I love Frank. I love him. But how in the world did we let a Miami fan in our family? Miami. I blame my sister. He's a great guy. He deserves to crow. 5-0, 1-0 in the conference.
I know it. Look at that.
Miami. Is it a return to the glory years for Miami?
Looks
A
like
lot
it.
of people wonder.
Looks like it.
We'll see. And then SMU 3-2, 1-0. Louisville 1-1, 4-1. California dreaming
Yeah.
1-1, 4-2. Pittsburgh 1-1, 3-2. Stanford, they're not playing really good. 1-1,
No, they
2-3. Virginia Tech about the same. North Carolina State even worse. Wake Forest, Syracuse, Clemson.
Oh man.
Dabo. Can you hold on to that job?
No, he won't.
Things are starting to look a little shaky for Dabo
Yeah, they are.
out in Clemson. I think he might be looking more to come home.
Right.
What's home for him? Somewhere in the state of Alabama, but maybe not the Bama Tide.
No.
I wonder if Dabo would consider Auburn when they fire their next coach, who is not doing good. Would Dabo go to Auburn?
Ooh.
I actually know he won't leave, but who I would like to see go to Auburn
Who?
is Kiffin.
Oh.
That would be great.
Yes.
If he went to Auburn and was playing against, because the Tide fans would hate that.
Yeah, they would.
They hate Kiffin. They like him when he was their offensive coordinator,
Yes.
but he's the enemy now. And if he went to Auburn, that would be hilarious.
Yes, it would.
I'm all in for that.
I
By the
agree.
way, start the T-shirts now. Kiffin to Auburn. That'd be great.
Yes.
And maybe Dabo to Florida.
Stop the presses and make it.
Huh?
Stop the presses and do it.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know, but Clemson's this is not a position they've been used to being in
No,
for
they ain't.
a long, long time.
Right.
Maybe the magic has wore off in Clemson for Dabo Swinney. I'm not against Dabo,
No.
but a lot of Clemson fans are frustrated him as well. He's not really went after the NIL,
He
right?
hadn't.
He had a method to his madness. It was great for a long time, but that kind of result is not going to keep
Right.
him his job, no matter what he's done before. As a two-time championship winner, I think
Yes.
2. I don't think it's 3. If it is, forgive me,
2.
Clemson fans. I believe it's 2. Clemson in trouble. North Carolina, Florida State.
God.
You had a big win, but back-to-back losses. You're down there with Boston College. That's shameful.
It
Come
is
on, Florida
shameful.
State. I want to be able to do this,
Right.
and right now that's just not working. So,
You're right.
so we'll see. Let's pull that down for a minute, and then I will pull up a little bit of some of the games coming up this week, and we'll talk about that in the time we have left. But it's been a
You
good.
got some notes over here.
Let's do the notes while I pull this up.
Okay. And I didn't know if you've got the notes.
I want to hear them notes, and I want to hear more than Georgia lost.
Okay. Georgia Bulldogs football. Dooley Field at Sanford Stadium.
Yes,
I think you'd like that.
I do like that.
1929 to present. UGA. UGA.
That's right.
University of Georgia in Athens, Georgia. 9th largest American football stadium in the NCAA and U.S. 15th largest in field in the world. 15th largest field in the world.
That's understood. Some people wanted to pack more fans in to watch them lose.
93,033 capacity, 2024 to present.
But the best mascot in football.
Oh, yes. Let me try that again. 93,033 capacity, 2024 to present. Record attendance, 2019 versus Notre Dame was 23,246. The surface is Tifton, 419, Bermuda grass, renovated 1994 to 2018, It opened in October 12th, 1929. Broke ground 1928. Expanded, 1949, 1964, 67, 81, 91, 94, 2000, 2003, 2018.
Okay.
The stadium hosted 1996 Olympics, medal competition, men and women's associated football. Matchup November 29th, 1924. Georgia Bulldogs beat Georgia Tech 44-42, 8 overtime, and longest game in ACC history. Second longest in the FBS history.
How about that?
That's the stadium, the Sanford Stadium.
I like it, and it is a great stadium. It's not the biggest, but it's a nice setting. There's a lot of nice settings in the SEC
And the
around
oldest,
the South, ACC as well.
And the oldest stadium.
You're kind of going downhill. It's down the bowl.
Right.
That's a pretty setting. And I've been down there many times for games, and just to go down and be there. So I appreciate that. That you redeemed yourself.
Can I
Yeah.
bring Georgia's card right now?
Yeah, well, your card's back. Well, we're going to find out here because we're going to talk about games here. The games coming up. Tomorrow there's actually a game. Number 24, South Florida is playing North Texas. North Texas is not a bad team, but South Florida should obviously win this game. Alabama and Missouri. That is a 12 o'clock
I'll
kickoff.
say Bama will win that game.
Bama's going to win that game. Sorry, Missouri. The ride is over. We both agree on that. Florida State and Pittsburgh.
Florida State will win that.
You got to think they will. Pittsburgh's not that much of a power anymore. But, man, Florida State's got to get it together. But I will ride with Florida State as well, just straight up and down. We're not throwing points. I'm just saying they should win the game. Ohio State and here, let me get back over here, and Illinois.
I'll go with Illinois.
You're going with Illinois, number
Yes.
17. That would be a huge upset, taking down number 1 Ohio State. I was actually born in Illinois because my dad went up there for work, and my mom was pregnant with me, so I actually was born in Illinois. But Illinois is not winning this game. Ohio State's going to win, but that's Dean's pick. Ole Miss, Washington State.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, there's no doubt. Virginia Tech and Georgia Tech. That's a good matchup, but Georgia Tech's playing good. I'll give them the win. This is a great matchup here. Oklahoma and Texas.
I'll say Oklahoma.
After that showing that they had, I think I'm going to have to go with Oklahoma as well. I just don't think that I think Texas is struggling.
They are.
They just don't seem I think that the little bit of not having the time with the team, it's showing up in Arch. He's got a lot of talent, but his timing is way off. I mean, way off. And at times. And Oklahoma's played well. I'm going to go with Oklahoma as well. We'll see. That's a big game at 3:30.
I got work Saturday, so.
Yeah, Oregon and Indiana, another big game. Number 7 against number 3.
Indiana will win that.
Oh, I'm going to have to go Oregon here. I'm going to have to go Oregon. Straight up and down, 3:30 game. That's 2 great games at 3:30. But I ain't saying Indiana can't win it. I'm just going to pick Oregon. Iowa State at Colorado. Colorado's struggling.
I would win that game.
I think so. Iowa State for the win. North Carolina State, Notre Dame. As much as I hate to say it, Notre Dame's going to kill
Yes.
North Carolina State. Arkansas is no match for Tennessee right now.
I don't know. No. Arkansas is going to win that.
Uh-oh. Suey.
That's right.
You going to wear a pig nose if they win? Get your snout on?
I'm going to say Arkansas is going to win that.
Wow. I'm going to ride with Tennessee. I think they win.
How
that game.
can you do that?
Well, because I just don't think Arkansas's – it's turmoil. I mean, the coach is gone, and they just haven't played well. This is a rivalry game that sometimes people overlook, but I think Tennessee wins.
Arkansas.
And another big game, Florida. After that big emotional win against A&M. Sorry, Florida, you're not going to do it 2 in a row.
No, I think they will do it.
You think they will?
Yes.
Well, he's on the Gator train.
That's right.
He's on the Gator train. I think Texas A&M wins this game. Florida will keep it close for a while. I think Texas A&M pulls away. And the oldest rivalry in the SEC, Georgia and Auburn at 7:30, number 10.
Georgia's going to do that game.
Georgia's going to win, but this game is always close. It usually comes down to the last possession. I hope that Georgia plays it a little bit better than that.
I do too.
But Georgia for the win. I will agree with that. And Auburn will lose again. Michigan and USC, a good matchup, but USC's not playing that well. But
Michigan will win that.
Yeah, I think Michigan, but even though they're not the level they were on their championship year, they're starting to put some things together. Texas Tech, Kansas, all right with Texas Tech.
Kansas would do that.
Oh, he's going Kansas. All right. South Carolina, LSU.
LSU.
Yeah, LSU all the way. Arizona, BYU. I'll go with Arizona on that game.
I will too.
I just think I think that game in Utah against Arizona State. You know what? I'm gonna ride with them as well. So there you go. That's your top look games there as we look into the Friday and the Saturday games. It's going to be a great football weekend, and I can't wait to see Dean have to say Georgia wins again.
That's right. He will.
Yeah, you picked some picks there. I can't wait to see some of that. Like what
Arkansas will beat Tennessee. I go.
Hey, if they do, I'll holler Suey as well. I would love to see it.
I will too.
But I don't think it's going to happen. But the tear flow out of Knoxville, if that was to happen, we'd have floods all across the South.
You're right.
I'm telling you.
You're right.
The folks at TVA would have a work cut out for them to keep everybody from being flooded out.
You're right. You're
for
right.
all the crying that would be going on if Tennessee loses that game.
Yes.
You know. And
Yes.
Texas, are you going to choke again? Sorry. You know, you lost. You shouldn't have lost that game. I have to pick on you.
Oklahoma's going to win it.
Well, and if they do, Texas,
The Sooners are going.
bye-bye.
Right.
You're not going to the playoffs.
Sooners are going to win that.
Bye-bye. I hope they win. I hope they beat Texas. Because that's all I heard about all of you. For some reason, they looked at Georgia and identified Georgia as the team they wanted to beat and destroy.
Right.
Well, you should have paid attention to Florida.
That's it.
Come on now. Florida, you get to crow or whatever a gator does. They don't crow, but anyway.
I don't know what they do.
They're not going to – I just don't see them winning that game. But anyway, Texas, you know what? It's a little dry sometimes in Texas. Not much rain. But I got a feeling that the ground's going to be a little saturated down in Austin. I just got a feeling the ground's going to be a little wet. Texas is not where they thought they would be.
He ain't.
Sarkisian is not the genius everybody made him out to be. He's a good coach. He's a good offensive coordinator. I think he's not the head coach. I think he's a little above myself. That's my opinion. They had everything ready to do. He's not doing it, and that falls to the coach. This was supposed to be a year that
right.
you just went up there and kicked everybody's rear end, and y'all said you were going to do it. So I just hope Sarkisian can keep his healthy lifestyle going on.
Saying and doing is two different things.
We don't want him falling off the wagon. I say that with all sincerity.
You know what?
Pressure's going to mount.
Saying doing is two different things.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Y'all, they should have done a whole lot better than that. That's just embarrassing. I'm sorry. And nothing against the Gators. They've got a good team, but as bad as they've been playing, I mean, they held into some games.
Right.
But they're a train wreck on some of their, on some of their offensive call. The quarterback he stood up, though. I'm telling you. Let's see if they can do it again. I don't know if they can, but we'll see what happens. Dean, it's been fun. That's your sports for tonight. Baseball playoffs, keep an eye on it. Football Friday night for the high schools. Lakeview's been playing really good.
They have.
Our local high school, Lakeview, has been playing really good.
They have.
A close loss to Heritage. Other than that, they've been killing it.
Yes.
Shout out to the LFO Warriors in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia. Way to go. I love it.
I know you do.
Yeah, I'm on that train.
I know you're on that train.
So got grandkids at the school, and I'm excited. So go LFO. Yeah. Any closing thoughts, Dean?
Nope, I don't have none.
No closing thoughts. He said it all. He said Tennessee's going down to Arkansas.
Yeah, y'all don't go in.
I'm not going to forget that one.
I can't stay in Tennessee.
Huh?
I can't stay in Tennessee.
Well, I can't either. But not saying and doings too. You just said
That's
that.
right.
You know, just because you can't stand them don't mean they won't win.
The only thing orange I like is oranges. That's it.
What if Chase Elliott went to orange for his colors?
Mm.
I don't think he'll ever do
I don't
that.
either.
But,
No, he's a Georgia boy.
I don't think Rick Hendrick Racing would allow that in the
I don't either.
garage. I just don't think it. All right, folks, that's it for sports.
But don't forget, Sunday's Las Vegas.
That's right. Sunday at Las Vegas. Kyle Larson for the win. Yes. Staking his claim to the
Billy
championship.
Byron's going.
Byron will race well, but he's not going to win it. Larson, baby. Larson. Kyle Larson. Remember that game or that name? Kyle Larson. And
But he's not out of the right track since Indiana.
well, I mean, he's itching up there.
He's trying.
This is the race where he's going to say, "I'm back in the championship circle,
I hope he does.
and I'm going to win this thing." He just got his head messed up a little bit.
Yes.
Pressure.
Yes.
He thought he was going to do a lot better, and then pressure got on the team, and they're back.
I
He's
want to
back.
say that back. I want to say it. I want to believe it.
And in 2026, the Bubba train is going to rage. Yes.
It's going to derail. It's going to derail.
All right, folks, we're out of here. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Monday or Tuesday, we'll be back. We'll catch you up on the racing, all these games,
That's right.
and we'll see if Arkansas can beat Tennessee.
There we go.
We're out.